All right, hello everybody. Welcome back. This is Imperial Diplomacy Blitz again. I'm doing Portugal again, and today I've got Luxin.
Hello. This is not my first time on a YouTube video, but it is my first time on this one, on this channel.
There you go. And
Um,
Salt tragically celebrating his birthday. I don't know who would prioritize their birthday over Imperial Diplomacy Blitz, but Salt did that.
that's the thing, right? The best way to celebrate is by spending 9 hours of your life staring at a map and getting stressed. I mean, that's what we live for.
Exactly, that's what we do. So.
He's commentating though, right? That's pretty exciting.
The first half, I think, yeah.
Right. Just briefly, because we've got 5 minutes before game starts. In terms of players, I don't know any of you South America guys. Like you said, fire on France.
Yeah. So for people watching, the colonial duos, there's Jankasek and Yosh in England who are there's Captain Continental and Firebender in France, and Firebender's entire reputation is that he gets coalitioned. So I mean, whatever. Diplostrats is playing the Dutch, and this is a disgusting name, by the way. If you're watching this Captain meme, use English. Don't try to use Dutch. It's disgusting.
What's his name?
Spain is Benny and Grug. Benny being the Poland who I muted the press of in B1.2C, so that's a good sign. And Grug being the Ottomans who stabbed me repeatedly in the Ice Cream Invitational, which is also just a great sign.
I mean, I get on well with Grug. I'm feeling confident with Grug.
Yeah, well, you're the one handling that, because the way we're doing it is I'm handling like East Africa and the whole Indian Ocean area, and Luxin is handling the Atlantic, Portugal, basically.
Tale of two Portugals. Yep. Very good. Yeah, I'm feeling good with fire on France. I think that's a really nice relationship for us. The Jankasek, which is one of the England players, was my B110 Poland, and he threw to me after I kind of pushed him and nudged him towards becoming diplomatically isolated. I was really happy with how I turned him into a very good dot battery, and so I'm feeling really confident in that press channel as well. I think the only person that I'm happy that I'm not pressing is Casual, because he and I had a bit of a falling out and angle. Everybody else I'm feeling really good at. What I will say, Panda on the Congo. This guy, I know him
Panda's
from...
not on the Congo anymore, it's Meatful.
Ah, has that changed?
Panda's subbed out.
That's a shame. Panda on Congo would have been so good, because that man would just let you tell him. He would just do what you tell him. I had him in B12Y. Yeah, feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
God, it'll be so funny. If we end up in Britalid, it will be me and Ben talking. And that never goes well. That always goes tits up. Ben and I, whenever we play against each other, it's like chaotic.
Well, when I played Russia and he was Safavids, he tried to kill me and failed, and then I threw and he didn't get to win. So I don't know. I don't know who won in that. I guess he did, but like not by much. Cause
that was funny, because I was obviously country spec for that.
If he hadn't stabbed me, I wouldn't have had to throw, because I would have had the units to kill Sweden. But I had to build 4 armies, so...
Yeah, your position was very interesting, because you had no path to impunity. Nobody would ever let you get there. I think you're in a pretty good spot for the hand you'd been dealt. I don't disagree with Ben's strategy that game, although he kept oscillating in like a really strange way, and the main thing he struggled to do was really convert his southern position. He spent a lot of time building fleets, getting cores down there, and then just never did anything with it. And I thought that was a real shame.
Yep.
It is what it is.
Such is life. In this game,
diplomacy games are always
Safavids are best friend. I wonder, how am I going to sell to Mughals that this time is going to be different? This time you can go to Hyderabad and we're gonna be friends.
Yeah, this is a game where Mughal Portugal goes hard. Could do. I mean, I really like Mughal Portugal. I like it on paper. I've never seen it work in practice.
Yeah, I mean, I think we just get stabbed in the back, like on the spot. I think she would stab us as soon as she had the opportunity, but that's just how Mughals works with colonials.
Yeah.
It's like the second you can on one of these, you just clean them out.
It's all about breaking the Hyderabad position, right? You get into Hyderabad as Mughals, and you're provided you can hold it for a phase, you just always start crushing the colonials. Yeah, it's interesting. I've seen it go both ways. It's never even, was what I found. It's never like Mughals chill up north, a colonial takes the south, and they're just happy. It's always either Mughals completely shit stomps or Mughals stops existing.
Yeah, or Mughals gets like ran over.
Yeah.
Which is to
Game
be fair,
starting very soon.
Last time I played Portugal, I did get to eat all of India, so that was good.
Let's hope for a repeat.
Yep.
I'm excited to play the South American position. I think it looks quite nice.
It looks better now, I think.
It just looks a lot safer, to be honest. I mean,
yeah, exactly. You're not getting
now that Guarani isn't just a I'm gonna hit you Portugal until I die to Mapuche or Aymara. Like the game feels a lot more playable.
oh, that's game begin. There we go.
Game start. Right, I'm gonna start with the regionals.
I'm gonna start with England.
Okay, have fun. Greetings, King of Prussia. Bad news.
Okay, I gotta go press Ming, I think, as well.
Good luck with that.
Okay, yeah, I'll ping fire back. Let's do cooperation in East Africa. That's very detailed. Okay, let's go message the Dutch.
Portugal, Spain looking good.
This huge paragraph from Mapuche, this pre-planned paragraph.
It pisses me off. I hate it when I receive shit like this.
Yeah, it's like, come on. But, you know, I feel bad for the guy a little bit.
Nah, he's just making an effort. Anything in Asia we should talk about? My God, you're not even in Asia yet.
Who is talking about Asia?
Mapuche. Wait, I suppose I'm asking this question for you, but I forgot that Mapuche is someone we need to talk to with both.
True. Oh, England, Portugal pinged. I forgot how many people Indian Ocean Portugal has to do press with.
Yeah. There's no shortage of random regionals for you. I'm not certain about this Mapuche player.
Okay, I've got to close the member list so I can remember to press. I'm gonna ping, or not ping, but I'm gonna message Ottomans.
Need to talk to Poland.
Have you sold England on us getting the island yet, by the way? Oh.
Britalid. I asked him for it. I've been busy doing other things. And
he hasn't responded. Yeah, okay. I'm telling Ottomans and Safavids that I'll beat both of their friends if the other needs to fight, so hopefully they do that.
Mapuche. I don't trust the Mapuche player from shit. Like, the trouble is once he's in Australasia, like, it's very natural to just hit Portugal, so. I'm gonna see if I can play Pro Guarani, Pro Aymara, and crowd out Mapuche.
I'm gonna say, how are things looking in Indonesia? I'd like I'd like Donnie because Luxin wants to kill Mapuche.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I wouldn't tie it back to Ezio because suddenly I'm going to get that back from Mapuche, but...
Well, yeah, but Netherlands, they're going to be like, oh, Netherlands are lying. Oh, I just got told to go for Donnie. Can I get Flores then? Ezio, my guy.
That is some balls to ask for that.
I accidentally hit enter on my eye.
Okay, Dutch, Portugal.
Oh yeah, can you go sell France on that kill in Africa plane, by the way? Yeah.
One more time.
Can you sell France on the plan to kill the Portuguese? Or the...
That's us?
The Polish, sorry.
Yeah.
That plan we talked about where like they get Mali instead of Oualata.
Yep. England,
we just got
Greenland. It'd be great to potentially knock down.
We got Broccolid.
Yeah, it looks good, huh? Bermuda will move to North Atlantic, then towards Iceland to take a year too. Yeah. Let's go Indian Ocean. Add a casual sub. Oh no, they're subbing it.
Okay, I'm like selling Spain on giving Netherlands Cotabato so that you see. There we go. All the things all the time.
Go neutral to Peru and go from there, having between human natives.
I gotta flip a coin. Here we go, coin flip. I don't think the Dutch-Spain war is going to happen like we hoped.
Yeah.
I probably just got to let Ezio have Flores, to be honest. I don't know that we have a better option.
Poland seems happy to play Portugal, Poland, and West Africa. Is that something worth considering?
We can tell him yes, and then if France is cooperative, though, we say no, because the France relationship is just way more important.
Agreed. Dutch are going for Ming. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, well, that's what I proposed to them. I'm trying to pretend to Mughals like I have any intention of working with them. Okay, we'll just take that as a yes.
Do we have a move for Moritz stud? Do we know where the Dutch are going?
I don't know where they're going. If they go to Cape Coe, they'll fight France, though.
Mm-hmm. People's offering you. Wait, that's crazy. Did I just misread that?
No, she's not offering me Surat and Hyderabad. Unfortunately.
Surat, Hyderabad? Yeah, okay, yeah, no shot.
I wonder if I can sell her on selling Delhi to Gondwana, and then I'll support her into Raja Mahendri in the fall. And then I just have Hyderabad from the start.
Dakaru.
So let's see if we can change that.
Might send it out to Sal. Okay.
Yeah, 9 minutes. Whatever.
Okay, to move Salvador down. Portugal, England, France pre-game. Ooh.
Okay, I'm selling Mughals on my stupid idea.
Okay. Okay, just getting an idea of where our friends are moving.
Helsingfors doesn't exist, use Abo instead. That is hilarious.
I don't understand why Flair has this thing for just renaming provinces.
Yeah, he just, it's gotta be different, okay?
It does not.
It has to be different. Bemba and Barra.
Meme does not seem happy about the idea of dotting him. That's a shame.
Really? Okay, this will make great content.
If you knew the half of it. I've got meme in angle, and my press channel with him is just nonsense. France, Portugal. Okay, so Africa, please, at the last loot. Yeah, I really want the.
I'm gonna propose this to him. You go to.
Are you gonna do the West Africa stuff?
Yeah.
I was kind of waiting for them to mention it, and they never did. If they want to play in Dakaru.
I wish I'd saved the images I used to pitch that to you as well, because I could just send it to them immediately.
The Ming are dropping down to Hokkien. Ooh, that's a really nasty opening for them. Like Chantang is more natural for them now.
Don't I just bounce them there then?
I think so, right? No reason not to.
My concern is that it's a lie, and that he just.
Go Mali.
My concern is that he's lying. And he just wants to go like Kunming to Guangxi or something stupid, right? And then I just lose. I'm just gonna leak this to Ezio, I guess, right? Or maybe I don't leak it to Ezio. Maybe leaking that to Ezio goes poorly.
Oh, that's not what I meant.
I guess we go ask England if there's an EF going or what.
Yeah. Just double check I'm not missing anybody. Pretty good. Where's the Portugal Inuit first channel?
Down or something. I'm just telling Ezio I'm going to build armies in Africa. I don't know. He's probably going to go tell Congo that I'm building armies in Africa. I'm just going to go tell Congo Netherlands wants me to attack you. BTW. Should I tell Congo that?
What are you telling him? The Dutch want to attack him?
Yeah.
Bit on the nose.
Netherlands wants us to attack him.
Ah. I mean, I feel like it's a very natural thing to say to Congo, but I think Congo hates both us and the Netherlands and just wants to play pro-Adu, pro-Abbey and
yeah.
Make shit happen. Netherlands, Portugal, lots of armies in Africa. Cool. Feeling pretty good.
Okay, now the question is whether we think Ming is legitimately moving to Hokkien or not. Because if they are, I definitely am going to bounce them. I just,
I think they are. I think they are 100%. I think
you Yeah, we're gonna do the funny. I'm just gonna go leak this to Ezio, honestly, just so he knows if it doesn't go through.
Yep, I think it's a good idea. Bermuda is bouncing in Gulf of Maine instead of going to NAL. That's actually great for us because it means there's no real risk of Zoro's dot.
Yeah. It means that we just get dots.
Yep, it's fantastic. By the way, happy to work together in India later if I have space for it. Deadline in 2 minutes. Was there anything you wanted to make sure we got?
I already got in my bounce.
Cool. Double checking our orders here. Argument to Titchit. Azores Coast to Taiwan. Beira to Matapa. Cabo Verde, Sierra Leone. Going for Maldives, one. That's fun. What is the Adu doing? Mara? Or Seychelles from Hobyo and then Mogadishu goes where?
Hell if I know.
Lisbon, Azores. Porto.
Oh yeah, the Dutch have already leaked that we want to build armies. What? I heard a rumor you and the Dutch want to build armies.
From Congo?
From Qing.
Qing. Well, it makes sense if they would leak that to Qing.
Well, now Ming is referencing anti-me. Will depend on how things with IU go, though. Heard anti-me rumors. Well. Okay, Mughals did agree to let me into Hyderabad in exchange for me supporting them to Raja Mahendri in the fall, but I'm not going to do that. I'm probably just going to dot Delhi, to be honest. Wouldn't that just be hilarious?
The thing is, like, I actually dealt with this in my A game. Like, a Portugal and Hyderabad 0-1 spring so bad. The Delhi dot risk is so massive.
Okay, orders locked. Let's see. We might. I think there's a non-zero chance we're getting insta-stabbed by the Dutch.
I think so too.
But I don't see why they would do that, mostly because I feel like there's a decent shot there's an EF forming, and if there's an EF, the Dutch really do not need to pick any more fights than they already do.
Amara Portugal, well, I think okay, hope.
Oh, maps. Yep, bounce with Ming successful, easy. What else is going on?
Followed what I asked, except for the...
Okay, EC bounce.
Yeah, no, that's very chill. I mean, Canaries Rigobat slightly more aggressive, but I'm not complaining. Bouncers everywhere. Largely people just going to
Spain did Canaries to Rajabat instead of Canaries to Tigard Bay, which makes me kind of suspicious.
Yeah, it's slightly more aggressive. I don't think they'd be so stupid.
Mughals just did what I said. Mughals let me have Hyderabad in immediately.
Oh my god. 0-1 Hyderabad? Ahmedabad Bahruk is such a funny move. It's objectively worse than moving Gothic Combat. Okay, very chill. Now.
Oh my god, Diplo strats, no. They moved Gulf of Mannar with Ceylon instead of going for Andamans. Okay,
France and Dakaru. Poland went to gay, but man, that's so bad. You know,
should I pitch Ezio on killing England's India, like, and just get him to bounce Madurai, but then not kill India at all?
I think so. Fucked up with Ceylon. What did he do?
He moved it to, yeah, he moved it to the wrong spot. And I'm not letting up in Maldives because, you know.
Yeah, no, that's troll, no?
And then if Ezio does leak it to England, I think it just gets seen as mindless warmongering from the Netherlands by England.
Yep. Good read on hockey and bounce, or rather, it's nice I've got the bounce off. Let's talk to the regionals in South America. Karua Hold 01 is interesting. Wait, I swear this Aymara opening is wrong. Don't you only go +3 with this? Or maybe you only ever go +3 in the current setup.
As Aymara, you can go +4.
Oh, no, you go Madeira. Never mind. Madeira, Chicatana, win hike.
Yeah.
We should talk to Spain.
Yeah, this...
Kalina.
if this is at least not England or France instantly killing each other. I don't know if it's a full EF yet, but they are definitely not openly.
It looks
hostile.
very EF-y to me. It's got that.
There's a lot of agreed bounces and everything, which is very good for us. It means the Dutch cannot afford to piss us off, which we like. EF is our best outcome.
Just wondering about this Cayenne move because I mean it's very natural to play Kalina, but I'm just wondering what he plans to do with it. Iberian Current. Oh, that's not vicinity. There we are. I think it can go now, right? With new map, it can go. Now Portugal.
Okay, I should probably enter some fall orders here. Just get them going. I think things are going well. There's no instant fire, like nothing's on fire instantly, which just makes me more suspicious.
Me too.
Okay. I do love just taking Delhi in year one, and then the commentators are going to be like, "What the fuck?"
Do we want England to bounce Mali? Poland's in Gabo.
If England will do it, then yeah. I mean, that would be really funny. Because then we also have plausible deniability.
How are things going with you in Netherlands? How are things going with us in Netherlands? I haven't really pressed them very much.
Who's asking?
Gurani.
Just say decent.
Cool, cool. Spain seems really chill with us, to be honest. From my knowledge of Grug, he's very much... He's not of a big risk-taking player. So I'm happy to play Portugal-Spain for a little bit, especially if we're considering anti-Dutch working with the EF. Like, if we get the Spanish on board with that as a weak fourth partner to that...
Then the Dutch just die. The Dutch just die.
Yeah, the Dutch just evaporate. And with the Dutch gone, I like our chances. Any now goers this year, don't want to bounce by accident.
Probably like Iberian Current to NAO2, I'd have to imagine.
Actually, that was a mistake. I should have said NAO1 so that they're forced to go to a different NAO spot so that I could dot Bermuda if we wanted to. But I'm a sucker for these O1 core dots. I think it's so sick.
Yeah, but it's a bad idea with England, at least, because they...
I think it's a bad idea with England. If England was Diplo strikes, I'd do it, unironically.
Oh, yeah, 100%. You have to just, show them who's boss.
Seems solid on your front. 3 neutrals is great. Are you having thoughts about Aymara? Oh, I'm thinking. Never a good sign. Don't let me think.
Okay, I'm going to propose that the Dutch move their fleet in Gulf of Mannar to Somali Basin, and then I give them Seychelles next year.
Russia is anti-pole. Ah, okay, interesting.
I'm just going to tell Ageron there were complications with the Dutch. There weren't, but...
Of course, the Dutch much know what they're planning. TBH, it looks...
Okay, I've got my orders in.
Playing NAO5, got it. Right, let's get my orders in while I'm here. Any thoughts on the game so far?
I think the EF is good at the start, but we're going to want to try to break it up down the line, so we have to see how that progresses, I think.
Do you have a preference for which one you like more? I think if we're actually unironically playing a North American position, pro-England is better.
You mean a North Atlantic position?
Well, Inuit's considering helping us against England. I guess, like, we could play for a Portuguese Newfoundland. It's not the worst. Also, if we're considering a North Atlantic position, we could also consider playing anti-England in Europe. So maybe pro-France is better. And France's Firebender, which I just like because I trust my ability to talk to Firebender more than the others.
More. The manipulation just flows a bit easier.
Yeah. Civazoras to Rabat. Titchit. Ooh. Walata. Just really get the new map up to make sure I'm not misordering. I've got the moves up map on my screen, which is great for like press, but it's shit for trying to put your orders in. So, anyone, bro, Talid, Lyrian, NEO2, Civazoras, Arabat.
I still love how we're getting Delhi in year 1. Let me just ping commentators. We're taking Delhi this phase.
Aymara is so undercommittal.
Yeah, I'd expect Aymara not to want to commit to anything. Although if I were Aymara, I'd be telling everyone that I'm committing to stuff right now, and then, not.
Yeah, I just dislike the weather kind of thing. England sounded like they wanted my help in Caribbean as well for next year.
Just tell Poland, yeah, buddy. Yeah, England wants your help. Yeah. Spain is asking if we can three-way murderize the Aymarans. I mean, yeah, probably. Actually, this is really good. If it's an EF, then maybe it will be EF versus Spain, Netherlands, and then we just get to sit here and like pick our dots, basically. Right? Like, do you see the vision?
Yeah, I agree. I actually really like this. I think this is just it's a super nice position because at the moment all the colonials are friends with us, right? Like we're pro-Dutch anti-Aymara, pro-Spanish anti-Aymara, and then we're also pro-England, pro-France, and no one dislikes us, and then we get to pick a side. So I'm super happy with the position. E expressed anti-F sentiment, but seemed a little forced in the way people try to play off EFs.
Just say checks out, probably. Checks out. Wait, we have 2 Portugal Inuit? Oh, we have you made our own.
Yeah. Com7 is a secret channel.
Yep. Made our own our own Inuit Portugal.
It's a cool one.
I don't know what else to do. I think things have gotten... My one problem I have in this position, right, is well, fall moves due in 5 minutes, so get those in. You already did. Never mind.
I've done all my orders.
My other issue is that like Ming and Mughals both seem to want to fight each other, and so if I could ally one of them, like it would be really good for killing the other. But I want to fight both of them, right?
Fight both of them.
Yeah, I mean I'm probably going to, but it's like it would be so much more convenient if Mughals had not just offered me Delhi in the first year, you know. But they did, and I have
Unless
to.
we get dotted here. Sorry, carry on. I was just thinking that.
I you know, if I can take Delhi, I'm legally obligated to go take it.
I think so too.
Like I don't know what else
I think it's just such
here.
a powerful. It's more like just denying that location for their build, right?
It denies it for their build, and it forces them to cover like 3 of their dots too.
It's fantastic.
They just have nothing.
And the retreats are good no matter what, right? Like you retreat to like these intermediary provinces, and it's like, what does like you retreat to Oud? Oh my god, what a miserable dot for a space for a unit to be in.
It literally only borders 4 of Mughals' centers. Yeah, I Mughals definitely just was like, oh my god, Portugal wants to actually work with me. I'll do anything they say so I can get their trust. Except the joke's on them. We were never working with them anyways.
Feeling good about the orders here, but you can never be too careful.
Yeah, as long as the Dutch remain, logical and don't decide, hey, there's an EF, let's fight Portugal, then we'll be fine.
I'm feeling good about it. Have you leaked the chance of an EF to them yet?
No. Should I go in and be like, I think it's an EF or not? Because like I figure it becomes obvious anyways to them. I don't think that they're gonna require us to be like, oh my god, there's an EF.
Okay, I'm saying it in the worst possible way.
How about this?
Ming Portugal. I think I'm pos anti-E with F, but we'll see. Leaves a lot to play.
Oh, wait, I think Ajuran's going to convoy into Mahra, by the way. They're going to convoy into Arabia, is what I'm looking at. Which is really cool.
Are they?
I think
that's a fun 01 setup for them. Is that good for us? I think it is.
Yeah.
It opens up some very interesting anti-Portuguese lies.
I want to propose it to them because it's funny.
Have you pressed Mapuche once this phase?
No.
We dislike this guy, right?
I
dislike him.
I figure that we're just gonna go murder them.
I like the Guarani player, or at least you know, he's been at least interesting to press.
Mm-hmm. All right, there we go. Then if Dutch are honest,
Very good.
We build the army in Macau for Ming purposes, and we lay it down. I wonder if I can get Qing to dot Beijing here. Let me go see. Where's Qing?
Peking.
Can you?
There's no world in which they ever. There's no world they do that. I'd love if they did, though. I mean, to be fair, he did say my main interest is Peking.
Yeah. Oh, our order's gonna be locked here in a second.
Yeah.
Oh, he says then King is covering it. I guess that's the downside of me not of bouncing him there, is that, you know, he's not gonna have his dot, or he's not gonna have his unit far away. Maybe the Hokkien move was a ploy by the Qing to get Ming out of the way.
Sorry, say again?
I already forgot what I said. There's too much.
It's too much information.
You're just half of Blitz is just play on vibes. It's like, my vibes.
Yeah, it really is. I believe all our orders are good. If I've made a horrendous misorder, I apologize.
I'm just waiting for the Mughal message when it's like, hey, so you're in Delhi. Also,
yeah, we're checking out the Delhi in Delhi, bro. I mean, it is what it is.
I have a decent enough excuse to build 2 armies, by the way, in India, which is good for us
long term as
well. Well, because I need to get Bellari still, but I'm going to have an army in Delhi, which is not very well suited to that type of thing.
Yep. Yeah, I should be positive on every unit except the one moving to NA.
Yeah, except Porto.
So +7 from me.
I think I'll have everything locked down +8, unless the Dutch bounce me, in which case not.
Get in for a +15. Dutch got bounced out of St. Helena. Okay, everything looking very standard.
England's asking for ally to the Netherlands. I'm gonna say, I said eh.
Okay.
We don't want to fight them.
Spanish didn't dot us for Arguin, which is nice to see.
Oh yeah,
and no one dotted us for the Azores, which is even better to see.
The Dutch let us into Maldives, which is also very nice to see. Oh, the Ajuran messed up his move to Mahra.
England tried to support Gondwana into Hyderabad, and Gondwana tapped Raja Mahendri. That is insane. That is an insane move set. England, oh my god, poor Poland. England blocked Mali and France dotted Jacob Fort. Jeez, I love our position. I love our position. England, Portugal, you are cooking.
Yeah, I have little idea what is actually. Are there retreats?
Yeah. Maybe. I assume so because we're in the retreats phase.
We don't have retreats, but other people have retreats because they're, stupid and lost. Imagine losing.
How succinctly stated.
Because people have retreats. You know why that is? Because they're stupid and they lost.
Stupid idiots.
By the way, Dutch bounced Congo out of St. Helena. I don't know why.
Yeah, I did.
The choice of move, but they did that.
By the way, we went +15. It's not good. Otto's double, that's huge for them. Otto's never double.
Yeah, they're allied with Safavids fighting Russia, so it's not the best for us.
It's not bad for us. Oh, no, it's not the best for us.
But
Especially with us hitting Mughals.
Safavids want to attack Mughals, is what they're telling me.
If they're smart, they should hit us.
Yeah. Let's go to Dutch.
Good year for us. Good year for us too. Very happy to see Poland no longer getting to play his African position.
Yeah, he literally just doesn't get to play Africa.
Looking forward to next. Yep, in West Africa. Let's grab neutrals and pick either Otto or. I'm a bit nervous about the West African position if it's EF, by the way.
Yes.
With us and Nualata.
Luckily, we have.
But I'm going to support Poland into Mali.
Do we want to do that?
Yeah, because I think it could be a good idea, no?
I don't know if we want to antagonize
maybe,
them, though.
Maybe not. Actually, I don't think it's worth. Maybe Ottomans into Mali?
I mean, I figure we just we consolidate Ijil and we try to see. Right? I don't know what they do. I just don't want to fight England. England's kind of important.
That's fine. Got it. Although England did offer us support into Hyderabad.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, England? Where did they offer us support to Hyderabad? No, they offered Mughals support to Hyderabad.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think the Mughal move to Andhra Coast really, they're kind of nailed right there.
Oh, 100%. But it's one of those things where it's like they made that first salvo. Just worth keeping in mind.
Yeah.
How are you feeling for Bears? We're plus 15. We're plus 15, so I will have to put one down in Portugal proper, but it won't be an army. I love our position.
Yeah. Mughals also. Oh, this is why Safavids wants to attack Mughals. Mughals bounced them out of Uzgen.
Yeah, really bad for Mughals, right?
Yes, extremely bad for Mughals.
They went +1. It's not playable. You cannot go +1.
yeah. This is not a Mughals position that is going to be staying, because they literally, I mean, they can force me out of Delhi and that's it. But if they force me out of Delhi, I'm retreating to either Sasaram, Kabul, or Ahmedabad. So they have nothing. Literally, this is like the deadest Mughals that I've ever seen. Immediately.
Yeah, it's really bad for them. Although if Safavid are smart here, they'll play pro-Mughals. I think that their best play now is to kill us while letting Mughals die slowly.
Objectively, yes, but I think that they should be very friendly to us because we're just so powerful.
I'm sorry for shitposting the Netherlands Portugal chat, but whenever Mimu and I are in a game, this is just what it devolves into.
Okay, Mughals is apparently not holding a grudge over this. What were the retreats that had to be entered? Let's see. Oh yeah, the Mughal
I desperately tried to put in some press to help you in the Mughal chat. I don't think it's worked.
Mughals was the only person with a retreat on the entire map. Oh, and the map, you know what happened? The retreat map only showed the option of going east towards Ming when they could have retreated west into Sasaram. So the dude just, she just entered Bakhmo to Yongchang instead of entering.
I think that's a based as fuck move, though. I would do the same.
It's base, but it's absolutely terrible as well.
But you're dying in a Blitz game. Who gives a fuck? Hello. Looks like everything went well for me. Looks like things went well for you too.
Oh.
What are you looking? What are you looking of doing for builds here?
I gotta say, the target on our back has to be enormous at the moment.
Yeah, I mean we're plus 15, my guy.
Yeah, it's literally the best Portugal start you could ask for. I think I don't know what could have, like, I guess if Netherlands was immediately like fighting to the death with like the EF, it would be better, maybe, like, theoretically.
I mean, Netherlands got bounced out of a bunch of shit, like.
Did they? I guess St. Helena.
I mean, they bounced St. Helena, but I mean, they went, like, Netherlands is very easy to, not very easy, but Netherlands can double, right? And they didn't. Wait, where did they also lose a dot?
They didn't get one out of Ceylon.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because they fucked up the order.
Yep. Let's see, Fleet Muscat. I gotta go to Adron builds. Okay.
Richard, damn, you're all not joking about having a good turn.
So the problem is that to go commit to killing Congo, I would need I'm just gonna go talk to Adron.
Obviously, I'm taking the wave in Lisbon, so build everything.
Well, no, I'm just thinking about like which units I build. I don't have to wave anything.
Yeah, no. Yeah. What I meant was like plus 15, build every tile.
Yes.
Just wanted to.
100%.
Confirm. Army or fleet and arguing? Gotta be an army, right?
Yeah, army.
We're gonna have a crazy North Atlantic game, by the way.
Looks like it. Yeah.
The Siberian current change is so good for us. Bought some of the South American builds. I'm thinking Army Sao Paulo, Army Rio, Fleet Salvador.
Probably depends on who you want to work against, right? Like if you're fighting Guarani, then
considering anti-Imira.
Anti-Imira, yeah. I mean, you can do pretty much anything down there, I think.
I think so too. I'm just wanting to make sure I'm sending the right signals to specifically the Dutch and Guarani.
Yeah, it's tough. I have not. I will admit I haven't given it about zero thought. Build deadline in 5 minutes. Should I ask Ming to like not build in Chengdu? Do you think they would do that?
You're so shameless. Have we got all our builds? Looks like we do.
Not Africa yet.
No, we're missing 3. So yeah, your African ones. Pretty good.
I'm gonna make this request. Yeah, please don't build in that one spot where you can come down and kill me. Okay, so the only spot that Adron doesn't want me to make an army is in Moravi, so I'm gonna build a fleet down instead.
Okay. Fuche wants to play anti-Guarani. Guarani wants to play anti... Either Sao Paulo as a... or Rio as a fleet. There's not 2 armies there, lol. How much time do we have? 3 minutes.
Not much.
I think it makes sense to... Actually, if they want me to build a fleet, I should build a fleet, right? If Gurani wants me to build a fleet?
If Gurani wants you to build a fleet somewhere, probably do it, yeah. If we're working with them. The big green blob in the middle of India.
Oops. Build A Salvador. Build F Sao Paulo. Build A Rio. Yeah, brilliant.
Okay, Ezio's going to think that we're fighting England now. I guess the building 2 armies in India is not going to... not going to make Ezio think any differently. Okay, Ezio's going to make his pitch that we go fight the EF together, I think.
Yep, he is.
I'm just going to let him think that that's our plan. Olio, you're supposed to put Portugal at the bottom so people don't see us. Should I pitch to Congo that we go murder Ageron? Probably not, maybe? I don't know.
Need to talk to Poland.
Okay, builds are going to be locked here in a second.
Yep.
I think the fact, let's see. So Ageron was okay with me building armies everywhere but Marathi, which is kind of annoying, but understandable.
I feel like when you're in 31 centers, you should make concessions and build phase.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
You know what? Yeah, I would probably make some concessions. Okay, builds are locked. We'll see. We'll see what the one Mughal build is. I hope it's a fleet in Kolkata. That would be extremely useful.
He waves it. Doesn't want to scare anyone.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you got to make concessions.
James, can you close the door? Cheers. Thank you.
Okay, builds. Let's see. Mughals built an army in Sasaran. So the problem is Safavids asked for Ahmedabad, but I can absolutely just take it, and they can't do anything about it.
Yeah, of course.
So I don't know. Yep, England did a fleet in Madras. They can't oppose
put up with it. England putting a fleet in Cormonton is huge for us.
Dutch and I both built armies in China as planned. Dutch didn't build a fleet in Makassar. That was one of the spots they waived it, so it's good for us, I think.
Guarani looks to be playing very anti-Mapuche. Or anti-us. Fleet Cayenne is not great.
Let's see. Okay. Acheron's builds look cooperative.
Building a fleet in Canaries, I'm not sure I like that.
Congo built 2 armies and 1 fleet. I don't understand what the idea is with that. Oh, England, yeah, Fleet Cormonton is definitely very good for us, I agree. That's a real good build for us. France with the army looks like they're asking to get slapped, right? I mean, I figure you just drop the fleet into... I mean...
I'm a bit worried about this fleet, this Canaries build. Because to me it indicates that they wish to play for North Africa.
Yeah, that's not ideal. But no armies from the mainland means like, right?
Yeah, it's obviously not a committal move, although they still have lines.
How many builds did they have?
Like,
they did have 14 builds, so...
Where'd they wave? I mean, surely you wave in...
Well, they waived Madrid, and they waived... oh, they couldn't. They couldn't build Naples. So they had to...
because occupied?
Yeah. So it's not... Yeah, they built Canaries because they literally couldn't, you know?
I think army makes more sense if you're doing the trade vote, because you go to Tafel by Antiotta.
Well,
2 armies in North Africa is huge, right?
Yeah, the army definitely would be better, right? But, you know...
In Portugal.
I'm just gonna tell him it was the Dutch. It was the Dutch idea. I definitely wasn't me.
Spanish want to put this fleet in the high seas. Interesting.
Okay, anti-England then. They did build like all fleets around, like not all fleets, but quite a few fleets in the Caribbean. England built a fleet in Belize instead of anything. Where? Did England have all their builds too? No, only plus 11. Huh.
Looking at some immediate dots here for us, I think. Being very good. Need to talk to my boys in South America.
So if we do want to stab France, we can actually do it instantly. I forgot that Delagoa borders Cape Coe, so I could just take it. And they couldn't do anything about it. So if you want to stab France, we can just stab France, and they can't do anything about it.
If England is moving like they have been, I'm cautious about stabbing France.
Yes,
that's just my read, is that they're playing a little bit rough around the edges with us.
England no army in
Boston.
That
said, stabbing France in West Africa looks very nice. So
England has no army in Boston. Is this really an EF?
No army in Boston is what you would play in an EF, no?
You would want to have the army in Boston to stab the Dutch.
Yeah. You probably would build a fleet in Boston as
well. Well, yeah, but you know, get the idea.
Put it this way: if you weren't playing EF, you build an army in Boston 100% of the time.
Yeah, true. Actually, I do have some. Oh wait, the Dutch built 2 armies in Europe, so I think I know that the Dutch don't like the French.
Do we want to play anti-Spanish? Open-ended question.
Not really.
Chime in whenever. No, I don't want to either. The trouble is, okay, that's fine. England trying to coalition you all already, lol. We should play anti-England.
Yeah, I now suddenly wish that I had put Mughals into Rajabahedri instead. But like,
it's fine.
You know, it would have
Hey,
been so
where do you
cringe
plan to move
otherwise.
NAO to? Could you help against Inuits? He. My good son, how you got a question from Spain?
I'll see in a second. Yeah, why not? I doubt Spain will dot us for Donny. I don't see the purpose of that. I mean, maybe they will because they're like, you have so many units.
Yeah, I lied to Mapuche and Guarani to send them after you. Hee.
It's so transparent, though.
But we're very happy with you in India, I heard. Interesting. Do you want to play anti-France? Make it cool.
It like impedes my anti-Congo a bit, but not by much. So I mean, if you feel strongly about it, we can do it. Basically,
West Africa just screams to me play anti-France, but I'm cautious with the England playing like they are. Let me see what England thinks. Should I play to take God Hub? There's no way I get in, right? I need to talk to Spain about anti-Aymara.
okay. Poland's asking you for orders as well. Poland will do stuff.
Do I think we should do a over here? Okay, maybe should have been a Pete. Here's what it is. As I'm doing my orders. Yeah, we love West Africa. Maybe not the most west part of it.
How long do we have for orders? 9 minutes?
Like 10
okay.
minutes.
Okay, doable.
This is the worst part about playing a Colonial Blitz.
I'm gonna try to... Yes, we're attacking... I'm telling Ayutthaya, yes, we're attacking Ming. Can you move to Hanoi and help? You know, it's like... I can support if needed.
I need to talk to Gujarati, man.
Wait, should I support...
Oh, and I need to talk to Spain. Yes, I'm moving up on Madeira.
I think Mughals might let me just sit in Delhi and not force me out, which would be really funny.
I need to talk to Gujarati. Where's my press channel?
G.
I think this first turn is shove units forward.
I think I have Safavids moving Bandar Abbas to Gulf of Kutch, so I could stab them for Kashmir, honestly. I'm not sure if stabbing Safavids is a wise idea, though, because then they'll, like, help Mughals. I think I want to wait a phase to do it. Let's see.
Okay. Let's do my safe orders and then we can decide. We're not fighting England, right?
I don't want to fight England. No.
Okay. Fine. Let's do my South American moves first. Procrastinating the harder ones.
Actually, I can just go sit in Ahmedabad if I want to. The temptations, man. The temptations. Okay, maybe stabbing England might be doable. There's not enough time in Blitz to, like, fully envision all of our board moves. Whatever. We're stabbing France, right?
I think we should. And I don't think we should tell England we're doing it.
No.
I need to come up with moves for this unit.
Yeah, the start was too effective for us, and now we have to stab everybody, basically.
We have not pressed for French. We, I mean me.
Yeah, I did a little bit of press. It doesn't matter that much, to be honest. I'm just going to tell Safavids that colonial vibes are chaotic.
They are. I have no idea what to do here.
Well, we're stabbing France. We know that much.
Yeah. How crazy do you want me to go? Because I could walk Gulf of Maine here from anywhere. England would hate it, but it could be
If it's anti-France, we'd go Saint Marguerite Bay, I think. That's the thing, right?
but government also gives us a chance to dot the English.
yeah. Well, that's the thing.
Fine, I'll go St. Margaret Bay.
Well, we can fight England here. I think Mughals would help because they have no other choice, right?
I'm just gonna pull Britalid back into NAM. Not play too crazily. How much time do we have? Okay, 4 minutes. I just gotta put in orders, man.
I'm gonna put Muscat into Arabian Sea because I could build an army in Muscat and I have more armies.
You move Arguin. I think this moveset is really bad.
Ours?
No, my one on the French. I'm just gonna play it. God, maybe I don't want to.
The stab on France and Africa is brutal, by the way. I'm just if Ageron goes along with it, brutality.
Shout moves at me in West Africa because I'm trying to work out what to do here, and I don't like any other options. I don't like giving up Ifkil as a neutral for us.
I mean, do we need to? Can't we just move to Ichland Fall or something? I don't know what moves.
Yeah, sure. Like, what should Arguin do? Maybe I don't stab them here.
I mean, the stab is really effective. I want to stab now. We're too far deep.
No. I get that, but maybe I don't stab them down here. Ah, fuck it.
Let's just stab them. We have Poland. We have everything. Ottoman's going to Mali, right? I presume.
I believe so, but I haven't pressed him. Can you ask him actually?
Yeah, I'll just go ping them. Hey, Ottoman. Do anti-France. Unless you take Mali, we've got you there.
Barotse, Burundi. You need to do your orders, mate.
Oh, I have not done Barotse yet? Oh, I'm stupid. What is that? Matamba? We've got to get this attack in.
Sao Paulo coast. You need to do a Delhi order as well, it looks like.
Yep. What I need to still do as well? Burundi. We're not procrastinators, I promise.
These orders are not going to be good. I'm just going to say it out loud. I do not love what I cooked here.
Well, we got orders in, so it's okay.
I feel like I'm getting nothing. I know I'm getting some stuff maybe in Africa, pick up some neutrals. But I feel like I'm getting nothing.
It's interesting. Ottomans said that they're okay going to Mali, I think. That's what they said. Yeah, take Mali, we've got you there.
I'm supporting them in just so that I can go and kill them.
Yeah, you have
actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dot Timbuktu.
No, he can support himself back in, though. Because they're going to move Tripoli south. Tripoli's going south,
in the fall
right?
this year, right?
Yeah, Tripoli's going south.
Because he'll be in Mali, and he's going to go like Agadez. He's not going to cover Timbuktu. He's going to want to build there.
Well, no, but if you... Oh, you're going to dot him in fall. Okay, I was like, if you're dotting him now...
Yeah. I'm not crazy, man.
Did they lock orders already? Okay, they did. Okay, well, I think Ageron, wanted to soft stab us and might have gotten it, but it's just one dot, so it's,
I think this has all gone terribly wrong, but you know what? I don't care.
We got Cape Koa at least.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably pick up a neutral. I might be losing like Miami to England. I mean, it really depends if you think they're stabbing us. I think England maybe. The real dark horse is Spain could stab us here. Like, they could just go for something and They'll die to Ottomans, but they'll probably stop us first.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, Ottoman's army Tunis is always interesting to me. It's like, you may as well waive that build at that point. I do think that as long as things go correctly here, we get a really good stab on England next year as well.
I hope so. We'll see. I think this has gone very badly for me, but... Okay. Did England talk to me about West Africa at all?
No. But they built a fleet in Coromantun, so... Like, what are they going to do? Or I guess they're going to move it up to Mandan, probably, if they do anything. Oh, yeah, maybe that would... Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah, that would actually be maybe a decently effective stab on us, but also on Dutch.
On Nayane.
I mean, they could, but I hardly see the... I don't see the vision, basically.
Yeah. Whatever. I just want to see the map. Where's the map? Oh, the trouble is, when I get into a position like this, where I'm feeling really strong, I kind of get a bit lost. Like I'm not sure how to like take a position to its next level. Like when you're fighting someone, you got a clear direction, right?
I know how to. I can convert this. I would just need like an hour to think about it. And that's the problem. Is we don't have an hour.
Yeah,
that's
my thoughts too. Like I can't press for people to create the situations I want. I'm just hoping that Mapuche was telling the truth.
I'm stabbing. Are you helping Mapuche here or stabbing them? Because I'm stabbing them.
I'm helping. Well, I'm not helping them. I told them I'd put units in their face, and that's what I'm doing.
Okay, we're pretty insulated against the Dutch stab here in most senses. Okay, I'm just telling Sweden that we're annoyed with England, basically, so that they'll go attack them. Okay, all you says bot dead. Well...
Thank fuck.
Extra time. Okay, so how do we convert this, basically, once we have it? I think we want to consolidate West Africa.
Strong Ottoman stab Spain soon, but have like stab Spain softly so that we still play pro-us in South America. Get the Dutch embroiled in regional conflicts we're already doing and have them take the brunt of EF, I would say. Then stab them in South America and maybe look at them in, I suppose, in Southeast Asia.
Yeah. I'm scheming in India. I'm trying to set up a convoy next year so that like if I built an army in Muscat, then armies in Cochin and Goa, right? I could convoy Muscat across the Arabian Sea and Laccadive Plateau to Vanad, and then we just brutally murder all of English India, right? Which, if we have the builds for that, is complete brutality. I don't know how many builds we're going to have, though, to be entirely honest.
No, I don't know either.
I'll have at least 2 from India. I should have 2, unless England is, like, suicidally stupid. I'll have 2. And then
no matter what, we're probably -1 out of Rabat, because I can't trade Canaries reasonably while stabbing France. I'll probably be making that dot back in either Timbuktu or Itchil, so I'm not too worried. And maybe some more stuff with Polish assistance.
Okay.
In South America, it's probably just a matter of stabilizing the position, because we've got quite a forward thing, and we're just hoping Aymara dies. We may be looking for Spanish support in Chiquitano, if we can get it. But the South American geography is set up in such a way where it's very hard to reasonably get units to the front in year 2. In NAO, I'm looking obviously for this dot on Port Royal. If we don't get it, I am considering playing for Bermuda. We'll have 2 fleets in NAO.
Yeah, so
that is the extent of my thoughts.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to get, as long as the Dutch are cooperative, I'll get Dutch into Hokkien here. They should get into Qiantang Estuary, or the Tokugawans will get into East China Sea, and they'll have a good attack on Nanjing, which will get the Dutch in there. Ayutthaya said they're willing to anti-Ming, so I'm getting them up to Hanoi. If they get into La Na as well, we have a pretty good attack on Ming down here, and I don't think Ming can do much about it. Mughals seem to have accepted their fate to some extent.
I think my position's going to become under fire very soon. I'm going to have to defend it.
Yeah. Or we can just keep going. Just go, 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 and solo, you know?
Oh man, I hate my West Africa moves. I should not be stabbing them here in West Africa. Oh well. Are orders locked, or can I still change them?
Orders are locked.
Fuck you, bot devs.
Oh, Ming is paying us in public channels about how they're upset about our build. Well, you know. We're both blaming everybody. Nobody takes responsibility for their actions. Well, the bot's dead. I'm gonna be back in a minute. Because, you know, why not? If we have a break, we'll take it.
I think we're gonna have a nasty phase, and I'm looking forward to it.
We're back. What's going on? Oh, nothing.
Not
okay. The problem with England is I think they probably understand that I want to stab them brutally next year. That's probably what their read is, and it's a correct read. 100% correct.
I'm stabbing them in full if I get a chance. I'm gonna dot them. I'm gonna dot them.
Well, if I have a good position for a stab next year in India, I would ask you to avoid dotting them, if only because it makes it much more brutal if they don't see this coming, right? They see the army in Muscat, they're like, oh, he's attacking the Safavids, and just lands in India.
I mean, my brain is fried. Sorry, my brain is just gone. You may not have a teammate in 15 minutes. You may just hear me slumped over my computer.
It's fine.
It's not good, man. These moves in Africa are really sketch. Well, I like the idea of dotting the fucking Ottomans.
Yeah, although it might make my position in Arabia less good.
Well, I don't have to play it. It's kind of a beauty of it. I can just walk it, chill. I could ask for a bounce Timbuktu, like early on in the phase, from Mali, and then be like, and then obviously input Ualata Ichil, have them walk back and cover their core and be like, oh shit, man, I didn't realize I was panicking with my orders.
Oh no!
And they end up back in Timbuktu, and they're like, wow, this fucker, he's either incompetent or useless. But I end up with them not next to Ualata and having 2 on it.
I will say, I think that the bot being down and delaying it does help us, because it means we can play more aggressively with our start and not get, like, beaten over the head for it, you know?
I think we're getting beaten over the head no matter what.
Well, yeah, but there's less beating, so we have less bruises at the end.
Do love your thinking. It's a fucking train wreck.
Well, there's just so much commentary that we can do on this board state.
I don't want to commentate on it. I'm so worried, man. What I would say is that I think I haven't looked at North America at all. I think that the EF needs to shatter if we're gonna succeed very soon. Like West Africa, not so nice. And I think, I don't know, man. I'm a little bit concerned. Most of my position is pretty good. The real dark horses are Spanish. If you can find some angle to turn Spain into a smoldering wreck, I'll be very happy. I'm predicting Otto-Spanish Death War here, which would be huge. Because I really want to knife the Spanish soon. That, to me, is the next massive source of growth for my position.
Okay. I mean, I feel like EF is kind of useful for us in that it makes Spain weaker. But like, other like it's just like what? It's, like, you know, it's hard to keep track of everything that's going on. Like what even?
What is happening?
This is the problem with good Portuguese starts. It's like you get all these dots and you're like, what do I do?
What do I do?
Yeah, like I got everything I wanted, but like, you know what's the point?
Am I stealth bouncing? Oh god, I hope not. Tarlid, NA01. Am I only going NA01 with 1? What is Azores doing? Porto, Iberian Current? Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, I put 2 G's in sabotaging. That's not how that's spelled.
I do not know what I'm looking at. Let's take a look. Maps are out.
Okay, England didn't stab us.
They did walk Mali, which is whatever, but they didn't stab us in West Africa. We kind of stabbed them
Ottomans cored Timbuktu. Okay, what an interesting idea.
Yeah, coring Timbuktu is insane. Especially as the, Oh, Marrakesh Rabat, that's a misorder. That's huge for us, because now it means that we keep it.
England is trying to stab us in India, but it's not going very well.
England is stabbing France and is going very poorly.
Oh, England stabbed France? Oh, England did stab.
Yeah.
Oh, England got coalitioned. Okay. Okay.
They played a terrible move set.
Oh my god, they are dead. Wait, no, they're not dead. They'll live
They're
for...
not dead, but they didn't play very well.
They will live on life support for a little while. This means they can't do anything to us, I don't think. I think that this means they literally have to just do what I say in India.
I believe the Dutch are moving anti-Aymara, but it's hard to tell. Mapuche got a nasty stab on Guarani. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with my moveset.
Okay, Safavids are going to convoy into India. That's interesting. I think my moves all went very good, actually. Also, France just vacated Cape Coe, so they can't even like do a retreat to fight us for it.
I believe we're in a good spot, but like... I have no idea. What is this position? Genuinely. I need to talk to France. Wait, what? Why did that move not go through?
Are we... I don't know, figure out which move didn't go through.
Cabo Verde to the Gambia.
Oh, just ping the GMs in the void and be like, this move should have gone through and it didn't. Please help. Let's see. Okay, that's all as planned. Ooh, I think Ayutthaya is working with Ming, but I'm not sure. This could still be anti-Ming angle. Any retreats? No retreats. Easy game. What the fuck is going on here? Tokugawa stabbed Dutch. Okay, so that is death to Macau, I think, unless Ayutthaya helps. Let me go to Mughals. I think I get Kabul here as well. I just, there's so many dots that I get.
Like, I think I'm picking up a Bermuda here, like... Bro, I don't know. This is one of the positions of all time. I mean, I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here.
We are losing Puri. Just realised that is not. Okay, what happened to fucking Khan Gag, man?
What are we losing?
Did they bounce Khan?
Oh, yeah, Puri. Yeah, he's taking it. I just offer Guani Puri, but be like, you need to turn around and fight that other guy, man. Come on.
Oh yeah, I will. I was always a bit worried with Puri because he did have this moveset. I'm just confident that in the long run it's going to pan. Do I dot the Dutch for Morridstad? Thank you very much.
gonna sell Azeron on doing stuff with us. We'd probably go for St. Louis and Ischil here, right? And then if France walks into Ualata, it's fine, because we're still +1 on the exchange.
I believe I'm like +1, maybe +2. Just nothing really of note. Are you going to be taking Rock will Rise? I would appreciate it. Interesting thought.
An apology dot. I do love that saying. An apology dot.
Your friend, give apology dot.
Okay, how long do we have for orders? I feel like that break of like 15 minutes where the bot was dead was just good for like mental state. Okay, we have 19 minutes for fall moves. Okay. Ottomans are either taking Makhra or they're taking Rustak. I don't know which one they're taking. I'm just gonna ping them and be like, hey, buddy.
Forcing Port Royale. My guy, you're not adjacent to Port Royale. Wait, could I get a convoy in from somewhere? No. Maybe from Rio if the Dutch were down. That would be wild.
The Dutch are not going to be down. They need to get into St. Helena.
You are, of course, correct. But a man can dream, and I don't like how you're shooting me down. I think that's very upsetting. I don't disagree. Okay, yeah, we're getting a Port Royale.
Well, that's... Wait, did they, like, vacate it or something? Oh, no, England's supporting us in?
Yeah, Gulf of Maine and St. Margaret Bay, we're just getting the dot.
Okay, England's just putting us there. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, it's great.
What the oh, what the fuck is this? Yeah. Okay, let me go to Safavids.
This is the craziest quote-unquote European Portugal game I've ever played. We're getting Port Royale in 0-2.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
We love to see that.
That makes literally...
No, we love to see that.
I love to see it. It just makes literally no sense.
Okay, now do I dot Bermuda? Thoughts?
Well, I really don't want to give them Hyderabad, so it's not a terrible idea.
Yeah? Okay, I'll do it. I'm our Portugal, Spain. I might just hold my dots around here. Not like I can take anything from you. Stress. Ottoman Portugal. Ottomans, LMK, what you need from me in Spain. Smiley face. And that's the kind of press that makes you the goat, you know what I mean? You know, bog standard sentence, end in a smiley face. It's all about these little edges, you know. Let's talk with Puccio. Where is my boy Isi? Cool.
Okay, Ezio misread my proposal, but it's fine. Okay, I'm seeing if I can't manipulate England. How do I need to... There's a circle that I need to square, and it's... Making squares out of circles is hard. Is Spain stabbing us in the Philippines? Let's see. Like, I don't understand what those moves mean. Oh, wait, Spain doesn't get... Wait, we keep Rabat here. Spain doesn't get it.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, he fucked up the move.
What? I just noticed that. I was like, is Spain, like, trying to stab us? But no, they're just not very good.
No, it's... honestly, the Spanish press time has been required to us. We've just been like chill from 0-1, haven't had to say anything, and we're just gaming. He could dot us for Arguin, I just don't think he will.
Yeah. Well, you could dot. The dots. The dotting could be intense around here.
Yeah, because also Safi Sage around. Should I just start dotting people?
I mean, if there are no consequences, then yeah, dots are good generally. But the consequences are what are, you know, the things we have to keep track
of. There's an announcement which may concern you. Just check it.
It's a change.
I'll put NAO1 Bermuda in, and we'll just see if we get. What do you reckon?
Yeah, why not? Just take everything. If England gets no builds, England gets no builds, and that would just be so sad. Okay, England should have builds though.
I'm gonna ask if England is interested in supporting us to Bay of Biscay. He may want support into English Channel.
Yeah. Wait, England supporting us.
Do you know how much time we have?
Like 12 minutes, I think.
Not supporting to Bay of Biscay, supporting us to Iberian Carrot and sneak Bay of Biscay so we can play finance. Could be an interesting line if they're in English Channel.
Wait, Mughals stayed in Andhra Coast. Let me go see. Hey, I wonder if I can get Mughals to cut English support Portugal again.
Just kind of pitching anything to everyone.
Yep.
I can't go into Biscay, I can go into Channel. England offered us support into Alata. You guys are fighting.
Who offered? Just say no, England is lying. They just keep trying to get people to attack us. I'm just pumping in information.
Unless you don't go into Rio Grande Rise, I can double support you in.
I'm gonna make a nonsensical. Do you actually need Mapuche at all?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'm making.
They are critical to my position.
That's sad. I'm making a very nonsensical request of them at the moment.
Just stab them in Southeast Asia with different players. I can just be like, look, I'm sorry, mate, that's not my purview. Let's keep making progress in Guarani. I can press it out.
Okay, I've just sold Mapuche on something really stupid. If they do it, I could cover Donnie. Do you think we get dotted in Donnie?
By who? Spain? No chance.
Okay. Then John. Okay, result map. Yep.
Am I dotting England? Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Fuck you, England. Yeah. Probably a no on dotting the Dutch, right?
It's probably a bad idea at the moment. I mean, I could do it. I could double dot them, I think. I think I could get away with taking Batavia and Flores. I just don't think the position goes well after that point.
You're cool.
Let me get Africa sorted out. Just get the orders in while I can.
Play a bunch of S-holds. I don't really want to, but I think I need to slow play them at South American position, because if I play too fast, it'll just blow up in my face. I need one more unit down here.
Okay, we're bouncing Maldives. I don't know if they'll do it. I don't know why they would do it. You'd assume they'd want to push into Andhra Coast, but they're just going to tell me yes. In any case. I'm gonna give up on my dream of convoying Muscat into India now. I think it would be really cool, but I don't think it's practical.
Okay.
Are we full stabbing here, or just trying to, or full stabbing England here, or just trying to get some dots? Cause like
I'm literally just dotting Azores because it's right there.
What do you mean? Okay, that's all you're doing. Okay, so
I think getting rid of this NAO threat is really good for us, and it's easy to like give it back.
Okay, then I'm not gonna.
If the coup goes free, support Japura Madeira.
I misspelled it.
Me too.
Here we go. Hi there, bad. Let's just do a .v real quick to see what I have. Oh. A pleasant surprise. I could...
Wait, I also thought I had so much.
I could try to dot Kabul, but I feel like it's a bit out of the way.
Just... Honestly, the more dots we have here, because we're going to need builds... is my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, shoving units in random places on the map is such a good way to, like, reset your position. Because, worst case scenario, you just disband them and retreat out the dot you put them in. But we need builds to stabilize, in my opinion.
You know what? I'm gonna... the thing is, to get Kabul, I have to risk England. If England puts Raja Mahendri to Hyderabad and supports it with Raichur, then it's, like, bad, right? But I have Mughals cutting Raja Mahendri, and I told England to put Raichur back to Masulipatam.
Have you told them you're supporting in? Right? Yeah. So yeah, no, you're chilling.
The thing is, I could give Mughals a dot at the expense of England. I'm just not entirely sure what the value of that is at this point. Whether there's like a good value proposition there.
I don't know what to make of that position. It all relies on press that I haven't been pressing for. England Porto sounds decent. You go to Timbuktu then.
No. I'm gonna turn Mughals into a Janissary and full stab England.
Oh. We'll stab Ottomans. I know this might fuck your position, but I think this makes a lot of sense here.
Okay.
Actually, no. No, I'm gonna stick to my guns. Urlata is just gonna chill. If it gets dislodged, it retreats its chill. And if it doesn't, then it's fine.
I might... How confident are you that we can get away with dotting the Dutch here?
Pretty.
I could maybe dot Flores. And I could still get Gulu Morgan because I told the Mapuche that we should bounce each other in Waruk.
Okay, I put it in to dot them for Moritz.
Oh, we're gonna dot them twice? Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about pissing them off too much. But they might be too busy to do anything about it. So
I'm gonna fucking greed it, chill. Fuck you.
Fuck you. We're just breaking all the... I'm also mildly stabbing Safavids here is the thing. But
King, I have played the wildest moveset. I'm stabbing 3 people in West Africa. I'm dotting England, I'm dotting the Dutch. Like, we're just getting dots, and then we're gonna just hold our guns to the board and hope that we can hold until the game ends. That is my opinion. I think that's the easiest way to play the position. I think the board is uncoordinated enough to where we can make that work.
Okay, Sweden asked for NA01 to tap Denmark straight. I just said Fleet is busy because we're so close to deadline. Like, there's no way they'll believe
Fleet is busy, yes. It's tapping Bermuda.
Yeah, Fleet is busy.
I mean, we should be positive here, but we're not going to have enough where we can't make concessions on the builds.
Well, it helps that we keep Rabat, and that the Spanish can't do anything about that.
Yeah, there's a few things that help us.
The bad things will happen if we get dotted, like we're planning to dot the Dutch.
Only the Spanish can really hurt us.
Yeah, but the Spanish could hurt us. I don't know necessarily what their use case for that would be, but they could. I guess it would just be dots, pretty much, is what they'd be looking for. Which is why I was half tempted to tap Donnie.
I wouldn't, honestly.
Okay, order's locked. Let's see. You get that Sarawi to Tukular in just in time.
I think it was already in.
Okay.
It was, yeah. It's because I'm reading Fire, not Fire just covering St. Louis because he thinks we're a terrorist, which I honestly believe.
Well, 100% correct. I love your messages to England. It's like, oh yeah, sounds good. Gonna send nonsense in the Inuit press channel.
Please do. Fill that shit up. Okay, that is nonsense.
that is literally nonsense.
That does not mean anything.
Badang douche.
He just spam this chat full of nonsense words every time he types. Oh, bad. How do you think England is super friendly with us, his friends?
I think they might be tempted to just do everything we say because they're fighting France and Netherlands, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I'm imagining that we're gonna end up going something like +10 or whatever, and everyone's gonna kill us.
Who knows?
I don't think we will, but
let's just see where we're at. Oh, we might have
+6.
retreats. Please tell me we've got retreats.
We're +6.
+6. Ooh.
England's -1.
No retreats.
France is also -1. Spain
England?
at +4 makes me concerned.
England -1, Spain +4. No, Spain +4 is very natural. They played a stab on Ottomans.
I guess. I'm concerned that it means they took Donnie from us.
They played a stab on Ottomans. They played anti-Aymara and it succeeded. And it's possible that they won something in the Ute front. I think it's very... well, maybe we lost Donnie, but... I mean, you could just dot province info, right?
Yeah, province...
You're too slow.
Oh yeah, they
trolled.
Okay. We didn't get dotted in Donnie. Look at that.
I have no... Oh my god. So did I?
Oh, we didn't get anything out of Mapuche. Okay.
Look at the moves in West Africa, by the way. Wait, why did Poland go for Jacob 4? I told him to go for Mali. Go fuck yourself. Idiot Poland. The moves of West Africa are so funny, by the way. So...
Wait, how is Burundi not forced to retreat? That should be a retreat. Okay, I'm just not going to say anything. I'm going to bad sportsmanship. I'm not going to say anything.
King of Prussia, you should say something. Oh, so he definitely will, so...
Yeah, he'll say something. Let him point it out.
By the way, England told us they're supporting us to Port Royal. I said sure. He didn't support us. I walked into Port Royal and Bermuda.
Oh my god. We are such a rat.
And we got into Morris at Luxin, I hate you.
my keyboard has been glitching out. Yeah, okay. Okay, so Azeron did go for Burundi, so they're they're a thing, but it's whatever.
Oh, this is such a good stab as well. Kind of sick. Kind of sick. We're in a really good spot, by the way. Because we're also picking up Nance here. Appreciate Portugal.
That message there with England is like terrorist level, because we did that too. We also did that.
Isn't that so sick, though? Like,
I also pushed him out of Raja Mahendri.
If it does, when I'm at war with your keyboard from then on, it's okay. I will buy a new keyboard after this phase. After winter. Actually, a crazy phase for us, by the way.
Yeah, we are now.
Oh, you didn't dot Batavia? Oh, why did you dot Flores?
Well, I didn't want to be like annoying, because like the thing about Batavia is you get in, yes, but the moment you get in, you just lose, right? Like they'll just take it back on the spot.
But the Dutch position explodes if you take it, no?
No, not really, because he has all these fleets in INO and everything. See, like you see what I mean?
He has no fleets in INO.
Oh, he doesn't anymore. But like, I didn't expect him to throw himself out of INO, right? I expected him to self-bounce into Ceylon, and then he'd have all these.
No, it is what it is. It is what it is. I appreciate that God sob.
They're so build starved. Yeah, we're so build starved. This hurts. Yeah, that's the idea, is that you don't have the builds to stab us.
I suck at press. This is my favorite way to play Blitz, though. Like, I know when you and Salt were doing that tier list, you said, like, you know, you don't know what I'm doing, which is fair. But that's why I think it's sick. By playing a bit chaotically, people get so caught up in working out what people they can read are going to do, so they don't get the time to read what you're going to do.
Yeah, but
that's why I think it's killer.
But our response to that
is just kill me with hammers.
Yeah, is just to like slap
the
you
average
across
player
the face.
is not. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So that, like, the average player panics when they can't work out what you're doing, so they just try and chill. It's very much a bit of a noob stomping thing. Like, I'm playing a long form now with Salt, and I'm playing a lot more carefully with him. But obviously, it's long form, it's not Blitz.
Yeah. France did go Mozambique Channel. Okay. I need to build a fleet in Africa, I think. Maybe.
Yeah, so is what phase are we in? We still retreats?
Retreats have finished. We still haven't gotten pinged about Burundi being missed.
You really should say something.
I should, but I'm a mean person. And I like
You know what?
to win.
You're the admin. I just want to say, for the sake of a YouTube video, how I felt about it.
Well, you know, he tried to stab me, okay? And stabbing... Frankly, stabbing's not okay. I don't condone stabbing. I was thinking, and I was like, I don't
But now you're
stab.
stabbing him on the rules here. Like, I feel like that's a bit forked up. Also, Raptor said at GM team, and yeah, he shot the message.
Yeah.
So we're not. Wait, so we need a retreat, right?
We should.
Or it's forced disp.
No, it's not
it
forced
has
disp.
retreat Kismayo.
Yeah, Kismayo. Which would make us only +5, so we could just disband it instead. The problem with all of this is that the African
what would you prefer? Because we got to get the order in.
Are they actually making us do it now? Not yet. No.
I mean,
no. We'll wait until they do. I think The problem with the Portugal East African position is that we've like stabbed France, but like not like the really effective one, and then Ajuran decided not to dot Réunion, which I don't understand for the life of me, right?
The only builds I need, maybe 1-2 units in South America, probably just one. I'd like 2 in West Africa to consolidate this position. And 1 in Azores. So I can probably get rid of most of those actually. I can go 1 South America, 1 West Africa, 1 Azores. If that's okay with you. I don't know what you need.
I want to put 2 armies in India and just murder England.
Put 2 in India, 100%.
Yeah, and then I have 1 more, which is
got to be East Africa, right?
Probably East Africa. Yeah, I'm not going to build in Timor because I didn't get anything there.
Yeah, and also I think Timor's not really at risk at the moment. So.
Yeah.
Although, like, a build in Timor gets us Flores now, so is that worth it? Netherlands negative.
They're +3, aren't they?
Are they?
Yeah, they're +3.
Ah, okay, sorry.
England and France are negative.
Yeah, fuck them. The EF, dogs.
Yep.
So I think our plan now is to hard play... God, I hate it when you guys do this in the Blitz games, where you two just... You and Diplostrats just kind of team up once you've realised that the board is won.
Just run it over.
But if we just play hard Portugal-Netherlands, there is no way we lose this game. Because, like, I just want to stab Spain. I want to consolidate... I want to take everything in North Africa.
Yeah, it's very tempting. The problem is they're +4, so they're going to have builds.
Yeah, but they're not going to build anti-us.
They might...
I think they're going to build anti-England.
Yeah, and my only concern is that they might build, like, the garrison army in Madrid, right? But I guess what you could do if you really wanted to mess them up, right? I don't know how your builds elsewhere look. If you built Army Porto, Army Lisbon, and Army Azores, you could convoy it in.
You're a psychopath.
Yes.
What, through Bay of Biscay?
Yeah. Just drop it in.
Or for Galicia, right? Yeah, just go straight Galicia.
Or you could do
fucked.
both. You could do either of them. You can convoy to Navarre instead, and then you also have a shot at Barcelona.
There's like no way they build Spain, right?
I don't think so, but I don't know if we want to devote the builds to that now, or if we want to see if we can... Because I should get a bunch of builds.
I think we give it one more phase. I think we chill for a second.
I think I can get at least 2 builds out of India here.
Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Are we just banning that retreat? We haven't been asked to, right?
Yeah. I mean, we haven't. There's been nothing. Oh yeah, they're gonna figure it out, but you know we'll let them do that. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that all of our moves landed. Yeah.
Is Poland disbanding? Because that could be really big for us. I'm like +3 West Africa. What, +0?
Just gonna examine all my moves. Yeah, how did West Africa go? Did you say you are or you will be +3?
Will be.
Oh yeah, I see that.
But also, it went really well for us this phase. I read everything.
Yeah, except for this Poland thing.
Yeah, which he told me he was going Mali. I was like, yeah, I support Mali at CZ. And then he taps.
He should have known.
I would understand.
The moment you say you're going for Mali, like we're going for Jacob Fort 100%.
Yeah, right. And it's like, I'm going to get you a dot, I'm going to go in the dot behind you, we're going to kill for, like, and then this guy just rando taps it, like...
Well,
I mean, I get it, because you maybe you don't trust Portugal, maybe you're like, I don't know, but, like, I think it's really lazy to play like this without pressing more on it. Because, like, if he wanted Jacob Fort, I would have given it to him. But I specifically played this line to try and make it so that he didn't go Jacob Fort.
Yeah.
Anyway, it is what it is.
Just any builds for Ajuran? No, they're -1. Okay, I'm just gonna be like, what do I want them to disband to show that they're loyal to me? Probably Somali Basin.
Feel free to type some more nonsense in the Inuit chat.
Actually, he only has a disband.
I'm making fun of his league rank. Ottoman said you told him the same thing. We should be doing a lot of that, apparently. Yeah, I mean.
Random words that don't make sense. Okay, yeah, they caught Burundi, so we're gonna retreat. We're gonna have that retreat. I think if Ageron wants to cooperate, so I'll probably just disband it, honestly, because the army is not that useful. Right? I'm looking at it. The army is very useful if I want to fight Ageron, but we're stabbing France, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay, then I'm just going to disband it. The other thing is that Ageron said they wanted France to give them Sakalava, and in exchange they could fight me together. But Ageron still went for a convoy to try to do that, which, you know.
A Barcelona for anti-France. I mean, I have to accept that, right?
You have to say yes, and I guess we just literally can't stab Spain now. But we weren't going to anyways, so yeah, why not? You could, the funny thing, you could do Army Azores and convoy it into Nantes.
Well, I'm considering asking for Army Porto to convoy Nantes.
Yeah,
and then that gives us options, right?
Yeah.
Can we do Azores? Should work tactically as well.
Yeah, it works the same, but it's more telegraphed to France what we're doing.
I think we have to say yes, though, right? I mean,
well,
what
you
choice
just say
do we
yes.
have? And it doesn't have me shitting myself in Iberia.
Only downside of all of this is that East Africa is going to be... Let's see. Actually, no, it's okay. It really helps that France has no builds. That's really good for us. Because it means they can't retaliate for my bullshit. I wonder if I can ask them, like, hey, will you just disband... let's see.
By the way, when do we get orders?
I'll find out.
Such a crazy move set against Ottomans. Oh no. Is Guarani positive? I don't think so, right? Get me a plus here. Yeah.
I'm gonna open a can of soda. We'll see if it picks it up on the mic.
What the fuck is a soda?
Oh yeah, that peaks the mic. Let's see.
Do you mean a fizzy drink? That's what we call them here, Mika.
You actually call them fizzy drinks?
Yeah, so it's a regional thing, but here in the south we call them fizzy drinks.
It is no wonder that your economy has not grown in 2 decades.
Bro, shit is fizzy. Tell me I'm wrong. When you think fizz, you think drink. We were growing really well up until the 2008 crisis, right? And
yes,
then ever since then, like with the rest of
you were doing decently.
European economies have been stagnating.
You were doing decently from 08 to like to 16, but then you did Brexit, and that was killer because your entire economy was the finance industry.
It's not true. It's a common misconception, but actually, like the UK's economy has grown at the same rate as France and Germany. So you'd have to argue that Brexit hurt France and Germany the same amount. I think it's more of just a Western European
it's
thing.
It's a demographic issue too.
Yeah,
it's
big
like,
issue.
It's like Western European. It's like the demographics are not good, and then on top of that, the government's a little bit too regulatory in the economy, and taxes are a little bit too high, which is why you see America with slightly better demographics and a bit of a less regulatory government doing much better. I think it's a very close thing. I now have.
I don't disagree. Sorry, I'm typing suppress.
Yeah, it's fine.
I could talk about Western European economics for ages.
I'm a political science. I have a political science degree, so you know me.
Yeah.
I now have Safavids offering me support in Ahmedabad, so that's great. I don't know if it's real or if they're just going to stab me for Muscat, but if they do, there's literally nothing we can do about it anyways.
I'm really happy with our relationship with the Spanish, by the way. Really happy.
Yeah, it's going a lot better than expected.
We've just played such a chill game with them. Of course, the second they have a negative phase, but like, that's kind of what we're counting on here.
Yeah. I want England to snipe Ceylon, because then it gives me the chance to go force Madrai. Unbiased, I promise.
Let's see if France is... What is England saying? Meme stab me. Look, I need allies. Okay, allies is a bad term.
I'm just going to claim that I know Diplo strats really well. Oh yeah, we need a new scoreboard. Yeah, we're 36, but plus 6. Okay. Sure. Okay.
Feeling really good about our game, to be honest.
It's going better than I thought it would. I thought there'd be like someone stabbing us, but instead everyone just does what we say constantly.
Yeah. And hey, I got to dot every colonial, so I'm feeling good.
I've done more than
I'm happy. Well, not Spain. I haven't attacked Spain yet. It will happen. Okay, builds are out. So just tell me what you need, and I'll give the pictures for what I need, and then we can work it out.
I think 2 armies in India, fleet in Africa. Call it a day.
Okay, you're happy with 3. I'm thinking either a fleet or an army in Arguin. Probably an army, right?
Yeah, probably an army.
In West Africa?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to need something in the south. Probably an army in Sao Paulo. So that's 2 builds.
See, Safavid's only +1. They can't stab us here. So it's tempting to build a
Shall
fleet.
Shall we say fleet in Azores? Not an army? Just not build an army and don't do the convoy, just take the dot with the fleet?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, love it. Okay, happy with that. I don't need anything else. I love our position.
Let's see, do I build an
okay, let's get the orders in then.
Maybe I'll build a fleet in Cochin, because it's less suspicious as far as England is concerned to build a fleet there.
Stabbing England here?
Yeah, I mean, I want him to not see it coming, because it's easier that way. I know these are my 2 that I'm doing for certain.
Spain's moving anti-French, as they said, which I do believe they're playing. Just really good for us.
It'll be a fleet and coach in just to keep England's guard down a little bit. Maybe they'll. I want them to actually go for the dot on Ceylon, basically.
By the way, our North American position is so playable.
North American?
Yeah.
Okay. Port Royal.
We got Port Royal, we got Bermuda. I mean, what more do you want?
So if we want a solo, we need 64 dots. So we would need what 20? We need 28 more dots. So I don't know if that's happening, but we can try.
Never say never, man. Like, the position is printing, and then if we get the Spain stab off, Spain stab probably next year, not this one coming.
Yeah, that's why I'm like immediately knocking England again here, just to really dig it in and get some dots. Yeah, we get that. I get Ahmedabad here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm massively positive. Massively positive. Could stab Spain here, actually. Is that ever worth considering?
Look in the Portugal-Sweden channel. It looks like Abyssinia stabbed Ajuran, but I don't understand how or why.
Do I build Salvador anyway?
What would that get us?
We're losing more instead here.
Probably.
I think that's fine. I think it's fine to lose more instead.
Just a funny little dot, you know.
Where's Aymara? I mean, you did support Spain into Madeira. This is true.
Yeah, that was gonna happen. It was guaranteed to fall either way.
And he tapped the unit that did the support.
Why is Guarani still moving up on us? What does this
Yeah,
mean?
bro's a fucking genius. I mean, it is what it is.
accomplish?
I've seen this before. Guaranis, they get stabbed by Mapuche, they just chuck their units against Portugal until their position erodes. Luckily, I've put us in a spot where, like, we're able to do something about that.
Yeah, we can come back, I think.
That's a disturbing press message received from Spain. Netherlands are almost only playing anti-us, by the way.
Wait, they're playing what?
There's no way the Dutch are not playing anti-us next year.
To an extent, yeah. We'll see what they build, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice being on the top and having the most builds, but I'm a little bit nervous.
I think our small colonies are going to start falling off the board around now.
Can we start playing pro-England, by the way? Is that ever viable?
We can. They have a lot of dots in India, right? And I see them.
Okay, but we just take their Indian. It's 3 dots.
Yes. I mean, other than that, we can
just
play
take
pro
it.
England. Yeah.
Okay.
Builds. Oh, they're going to lock orders here in a second. I love the Spain chat. Builds are out. Oh boy, builds. Did Mughals have a build? I don't think so.
I have no idea.
Maybe they might have had a build. They had 2 builds. Oh my god.
Army Great Ardor is lovely for us. Army Barcelona, Spain did exactly what we wanted from them, which we love to see. IMR disbanded on our border.
Abyssinia is stabbing Azeron here. I think so, anyways.
Nothing too crazy. Spain might dot us for retarded, but
such is life.
Really
just promise to dot till I hand you it. Hey, if you get over there, buddy, we'll totally give that to you.
So anywhere I'm going to be looking. Okay, so actually I need to start talking to Ben more seriously. Oh, this is going to be such a sick press line in the Inuit chat. Be ready for it.
Yeah, Fleet Batavia is mildly annoying from the Dutch. Okay, Macau is like 110,000% dead here.
Okay.
I'm not exaggerating. 110,000%. That is my accurate calculations.
Anyone want to bounce? I don't really want to bounce.
We could talk to France some more. Let's see.
Is Portland to Madeira? No.
Well, Ottomans did really good in year 1, but only had a single build this year, and it was a fleet in Salonika. So, better watch out for them.
Some orders in. Got order. Nice! I typed out a full order set, then forgot the O in order. General sit rep on colonial relations? I really like to play pro-England.
I can see what I have a feeling England has about 0 trust of me in India is like kind of one of my issues, but we'll see.
I love this Barcelona build from Spain so much. Such a smart build.
13. Yeah, I have to figure out what I want to do with all these units. I guess Africa's easiest, so I'll do Africa.
I asked Spain if they want to come to a Gulf of Men. Oh no, they probably want to go Caribbean.
Oh, I have to do.
Austria's made a group chat with us for Netherlands and England saying you seem to be in a position to cross France and I want in.
Wow, okay, they really want France dead.
Yeah, that's what Austria's like, man. Like they just want to kill France. We just have to let them.
They identify as a France killer. Let's see.
Oh, Nant, yes, is obviously nuns. Oh, fuck. We'll try. There we
Oh,
go.
Ottomans have questions.
For me.
Yeah.
Take a look. Ottoman Portugal, he's watching us now. Fall. Okay. Ottoman Portugal, we might slide boost. Worst case scenario, sport us in.
Okay, how long do we have for orders? Because England is telling me they're going to do everything I want. Okay, we have 9 minutes. That's not
Yeah,
terrible.
me too. My ass, do you be a bit concerned? Fuck you, Guarani. How long for orders, by the way? I mean, I just have a pulse up, but
8 minutes.
Cool.
Okay, Mughals is going to force Delhi here, which is kind of annoying, but you know, that's life.
Not the Portuguese city of Delhi. We've held it longer than we've had it.
That's true, actually. So I'm just going to walk out of it and go take Surat and Ahmedabad this year and call it a day.
I'm gonna see how Spain feels playing anti-Netherlands. I don't know. That's something you will know more about than me.
What was the question?
How Spain feels about playing anti-Netherlands.
They'd probably be willing, but it's hard to say for sure. I don't know. So Mapuche is still important, right?
Yeah, to me. But to be honest, begin to chuck them under the bus.
I am not sure that I have the capability to chuck them under the bus at this point, to be honest.
Don't love that.
Well, my other option is just to throw the units from Timor into Indian Ocean and just pivot them somewhere else, like killing France in Africa or something.
Hang on, what is going on over there?
I have no idea.
Oh, we probably could have put a fleet down in Dani.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't really do much, you know.
Nah, I disagree. Taking Flores?
I could force Flores. Actually, no, I can't. He can cut both my units or something. He can bull some bullshit to make sure I can't. Decent chance, although he's probably going to fight IU instead of me here. So I think we should be okay. Yeah, I'm just going to go dot Mapuche. Right. I don't know. I think he cuts Coral Sea and like forces it. And if I go to Gulamorjan with Coral Sea, I just lose Donnie anyways, and there's no real gain there.
Eastern Canary Basin, West Canaries. Leave the rest to you.
Yeah, we're playing Pro England is annoying for me because I can't just stab them outright. I have to kind of make it sneaky.
Understood, but given the board state, I'm just a little bit concerned.
Yeah.
Of chucking shit at England right now. It's more of just like if England's willing to let us mind control them, we get a lot more on everything, on all of my fronts.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like making that work for us. Now, if you think you've got to stab on them, I would just say stab them, and we can press it out.
Let's see, what else do I have to do? Coral Sea, Timor Sea, yeah.
The shit ones.
I'll just take a risk, why not? The stab would... How much are you gaining out of working with them?
It's not what I'm gaining, it's what I'm not losing. Potentially Timbuktu is like, it gives, for instance, in West Africa, it gives me the chance to crush French position without having to worry about the Ottoman front.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So like, that's super good for me. Same in North America, like not having to worry about Bermuda, Port Royal just means that those are 2 dots that we're just keeping for whenever we need. So, and also, by the way, getting nuns, which is obviously really good for us.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, you know, I think it's smart to play it a little bit chill on my fronts with them. But, you know me, if you've got dots on them, just take the fucking dots. It's easier to negotiate from a position of we have dots and you don't, compared to the alternative. I really like our position. I don't know how your fronts are looking, but my fronts are chilling.
It's weird. 2 minutes for moves. Yeah, I'm gonna not stab England here because it also lets me kind of secure the dots I want from Mughals, which I like. If I get stabbed by Safavids, it's annoying. That's the one qualifier here. If Safavid stabs, I'm annoyed. But at worst, they still can only take one of my dots. Well, they can take both with Ottoman support, actually, so they might do it. But if they do it, Ottomans lose Baghdad, so, you know.
I'm assuming the Dutch not having spoken to us in a while is fine for us.
I'm trying to turn Ming on Ayutthaya here.
Good luck. Crazy you still have 2 dots over there, by the way.
Well, it helps to build an army and be annoying.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, man. So many of these Portugals building fucking fleet Macaos, like, you stupid bastards.
It is only year 2, so they literally couldn't have taken both of them if they didn't hard commit.
I have not looked at this region of the map at all. What is going on with Russia? What is going on with Safavids? What's going on with Otto?
Don't do it yet. What? Fine. Okay.
Abbey Ottoman intentions? I'm asking them directly, but what are your thoughts?
Have them attack Ottomans.
Yeah, I really want them attacking Otto. Seems really good for us.
I think I've gotten Ming to not force Hainan in this position, which would be really good for me. We'll see. I don't know how the hell they would not just force it, but maybe Ayutthaya is.
Hainan?
Maybe Ayutthaya is demanding it, right?
Why would they ever attack Hainan?
Because they have 2
I mean, I understand the historical relationship, but
they have 2 on it. See,
surely you just support Guangxi to Hanoi.
Well,
isn't that way better for them?
They want to do it in fall because they said they can get Ava as well in fall, so we'll see.
Okay. I would imagine if they're not taking it now, they'll just support themselves for Hogwang. Feels like a misplay from them, honestly.
Let's see if England will trust us.
I'm imagining that we're getting full stabbed by everyone on board. But I'm excited. I don't think we're getting stabbed by Spain. We may be, but I don't think it is. We are.
One would hope.
I think Spain's our Iberian bro.
We'll see if I can get Ming to trust me. If Ming trusts me, then I might be able to dot him in Chengdu in the fall.
You're such a fucker.
Well, if he screwed up his order set, then I would have the army there, and he might not have anything in, and
No, I get it. No,
I'm up in Chengdu.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Okay, maps. Let's see. Did England actually trust me in India? He just did what I said. What? Oh, but he supported...
Looks like he didn't do what
Oh, no. Maldives is...
said...
Bye-bye, Maldives. Okay. Well, that's annoying. But why would he support what?
England forced... Iberian current instead of just letting me take Nantes. Very stupid.
Okay, Muscat's gone because Safavids are doing the little knife play. I have no idea what all of this means.
This is some of the worst play I've ever seen. I really do not get it. So the Dutch stabbed the Spanish.
That works for us.
Ooh. No, it's great for us.
No problem, buddy.
Ha! England tried to support the Ottomans into Ulata.
Let's see. Okay, so Iberian current has to retreat. Yeah, that's annoying. And then...
Bit unfortunate. If I'd gone in from Iberian, we'd have picked up Nantes. We would have lost Porto.
Yeah, it's not quite worth it that way.
Not a big deal. And then Rio Grande rise. I mean, at this point, Bro is just straight up throwing to.
Okay, Mapuche has lead knifed us, but on the retreat we get to retreat to Flores. So.
Oh, you're such a prick. Okay, my position should be positive. Should be positive by a decent margin.
Okay. I'm just gonna ping them.
Got a bit of weirdness, definitely, in this this phase. A few guesses. Some nastiness.
Wait, how did... Oh, he only supported to Coral Sea with 1, so he just stayed put. Okay. I just hold everything here, then. What in the hell?
I can take Rio Grande, dead ass, 2. Dude, you can retreat to Sakalava. Why would I retreat to Sakalava? Should be reinforcing more instead.
Yeah. Okay, -1 on Muscat. I think we're gonna end up keeping both Macau and Hainan, which is awesome for the fact that our attack on Ming went terribly. Well, yeah, they really are just throwing everything to France, aren't they?
Yeah, seems really stupid. Still, we're in a good spot. I'm positive. I don't know about you.
I should be at least even.
After retreats?
I can maybe get away with positive. We'll see. what is the results map? I've only been looking at the moves map. I need to actually figure out where my units are, and like succinctly.
Okay.
Wait, Toku's in Luzon Strait. I have no idea what's going on. No idea what Tokugawa is doing. Okay, England is like, I can take back Maldives if you're offering. Okay, well, England. I'm just stabbing England and India here, by the way.
Please do. I'm so sick of this shit.
Yeah.
These players... It is what it is.
To be fair, I did stab them like twice.
Okay, I'm of the opinion it's some kind of anti-England. I'm like, maybe find a France piece. Is that ever gonna happen realistically? My position might not be as positive as I thought it would be.
Yeah, this is kind of the problem with Portugal is, well, I mean, at least with this Portugal's iteration, is we get a really good start, but it's like,
Probably losing 2, maybe 3 dubs. Probably 2.
I'm probably going to go for the dot on the Dutch again in Flores.
Please do. We need everything we can get. Mapuche says, bet, think it's best not to talk with King of Prussia for a whole hot minute. What happened? What occurred?
He's trying to dot us.
Hey, we love that.
I think we're going to end up bouncing on Flores again, which works for me.
I'm roasting live here, man. It is so hot.
Yeah, as the day goes on, it will become hotter for me as well.
Yeah, probably not the greatest year for me. I'm probably losing some stuff.
Yeah.
We have a few good disband positions, right? Like colonies are not going anywhere.
I'm losing one out of Muscat, I think.
Oh, yeah, you are. But 50, yeah, no, yeah. Believe the rest will be you.
I'm covering Delagoa because I don't trust France very much. Gotta figure out what I do in India now, I think, is the big thing. Oh, and Macau, yeah. Okay, I've offered support for Mughals into Raja Mahendri. I'm not sure that's actually a good idea or that I'll do it, but I offered.
How are Mughals not dead yet? What's been occurring up here?
Actually, I can actually fight Safavids a little bit.
I mean, you probably should then, right?
Yeah. We'll send that there. That there. There's full sending on England and India, obviously.
Yeah, fuck the English. I dislike how they play because they're losing all of their North American dots for this massive push for NAO. At most, they're going to pick up some of the NAO dots, but like, I think this is really bad. They gave up so much pressure to get to this spot, and they're not going to get anything out of it long term. We should be retreating out of dots, which is always good, like, so we can always disband to make sure we have a build if we need. I'm cautiously confident it won't be that bad on my front. But, like, I have no way to turn that.
Okay, I'm setting up for the maximum case right there.
I'm retaking more at stab, by the way, just because I can. Me won't be happy, but who cares?
I'm also trying to dot Flores, so, you know, that's life.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, there is a 0% chance of getting into Flores. Literally 0. Wait, surely if you go for Flores, you're just going to lose Solomon. Oh, from Timor?
Oh yeah, Timor Sea. Yeah. I mean, I could ignore it, and I could just transfer Timor Sea into Indian Ocean, which might be better strategically, because I don't think that Timor is gonna hold at all, right?
Yeah, I just don't see any world in which Banda Sea does anything else other than covering Flores.
I'm gonna do that. What else am I looking at? Beira? Oh yeah. Okay, I might lose one in Africa. I told Congo that I'm covering Barotse, but I'm actually covering Delagoa. Because, you know, the French. I don't trust the French. I think they'll dot me if they can. Let's see. How long do we have for orders? 6 minutes.
The French are mentally checked out of this game.
Probably.
Yeah, we're definitely losing some shit here, man. I mean, there's no mincing.
Okay, England is telling me that they're supporting me to Maldives. I don't believe it. I'm not going to even take it.
No. Literally, why would they do that?
Here, I'm going to go to the bathroom again. So I'm going to go do that before orders lock. So I'll be back.
Okay.
Downside of drinking a bunch of coffee and soda and water. It's like, All right.
Is it break after C?
I'm not sure how they're gonna do that. Maybe. Look at the Sweden channel. Yeah. There we go. Okay, I'm just making sure all of you knows. Yeah. We how we do breaks here.
Go on. What's your prediction for the year?
I don't know. I feel like we're gonna go about even. Maybe. I'm
feeling like a -2.
I might salvage our Muscat colony. I salvaged Macau, luckily.
Yeah, that looks good. I swear that.
Um,
I'm not losing like an insane amount. Like it's really just this England shit and I in NAO, and like the fact I'm just not getting anything. It's like, I mean, I'm getting St. Louis if Poland does the right thing and taps on Kauru, but they might decide, you know, let's slow Portugal down. The longer I slow them down, the more chance that they hold on to the start. Which is fair.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Gonna stab Spain next year, by the way.
We need builds for that?
Even without builds, I think we can stab Spain. Because they won't have builds. And their units are committed to the med. And will be continued committed to the med, so I'll be able to walk probably something. Even if it's just a dotting for Marrakesh. The main thing is I think it'll turn the tide of momentum against him.
Okay.
But we'll see. I'm not that happy with my order set.
Yeah, I mean, it feels ugly. I feel like I should have just stabbed England this year, but I tried to work with them a little bit, and they decided to spite us.
My fault, to be honest. But like, yeah. This is such bad play, right? Like, that's the thing. If you play around players playing badly, then you're going to play badly yourself.
We should have expected the bad play and stabbed them harder over it, basically, is what I think.
Potentially. It's one of the troubles of diplomacy, is you have to play assuming your opponent knows what they're doing, and sometimes they decide that, actually my best strategy is to attack you, and they're like, well, you're gonna die if you do that. And we're like, okay, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Ming has actually decided to stab me, but they got nothing out of it. They 0 dot stab.
Lost
dot scoreboard. -7.
Wait, that is
what the fuck happened?
-7.
Okay, I missed my guess in India.
Okay, we lost all 3. We lost 2 of our NEO dots.
Oh my god, Luxin, it's a collapse. It's
well, how bad is it?
Hell if I know.
My position seems largely okay outside of
Mughals and England cooperating.
Poland decides not to tap, but
Mughals and England cooperating to fight us is what's happening.
France and England cooperating to fuck me in Port Royal, but I'll just take that as a disband. Wait, is this such bad play from...
Yeah, how did we end up with -7? Okay, yeah, Port Royal down. South America...
losing stuff in NEO.
But 7, Luxin.
Well, my guy, I don't. What do you want me to say?
I'm looking around the board at where we lost dots.
Well, we lost Bermuda Batalid, and I think that's it from my front.
We lost, okay, Hainan and Muscat. And Hyderabad. Okay, that I'm starting to see it. We get Madrai
together.
We get Madrai back next year. I have decent enough positioning in India to hold on and salvage this.
Oh, I'm seeing this Iberian current retreat, and I'm not feeling good about it.
Okay. I forced Ajuran out.
How badly did our friends lose? So why did Poland not do this?
Wait, can I retreat? What? No, he has a unit in Flores. I can't retreat there, bot. Oh wait, he moved.
Yeah, bot.
Oh, he did. Oh no, he did Java C to Flores. We can take Flores. Yeah. Yoink. Okay, Hanan is dead. What do I bring back Hyderabad to? Probably Goa. We don't have builds, so there's no point in that. Yeah. Does England have builds? Nope, no builds in England. Unless they disband retreats, in which case I might be mildly annoyed, but you know. You know how it is. I probably just gotta cut my attempt to fight Safavids here, because it's not worth it. And refocus on India.
Disbanding Port Royal on the retreats. Was there anything else? Yeah.
I'm disbanding Hainan as well on retreats. Coral Sea is going to Flores, which is a +1 dot. So that helps salvage it. We're going to disband Rustak and Arabian Sea, so that helps. We can probably disband one in Africa, like Bemba or Makua. We can get away with doing that. So it's all salvageable, I think. Of course, Poland, like you said, did not commit to assisting us, which is bad and annoying, but oh well. Yeah, I'll just disband Port Royal. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Well, going down to 29 is not ideal.
It's not so bad. I mean, my front, it's largely just stuff that is either easily retakeable or isn't holdable for, like, it's like fine stuff. And I should be growing next year. I should be growing quite a lot. What's the scoreboard now? Oh, Ben's on the lead.
Yeah.
Like you, Ben.
Wait, did Qing die? What? Oh my god, Qing died.
Oh, Netherlands had a really good year.
Qing has Nanjing, actually. That's funny.
Netherlands had a really good year. They went -1. Jesus.
It's actually -2.
+4?
Yeah, France at +4 is what's going to be annoying.
I mean, it's fine for me. They're literally covering all of their builds.
They're going to build a bunch.
How bad is it for you?
Actually, I say a bunch. They don't have any reason to build any more over here. They're already overinvested as is. Yeah, Netherlands are actually going to be minus. Yeah, Netherlands are going to be -1. They're going to disband Hokkien, so they're going to be -1. But I'm taking Flores from them, so
-1, yeah.
Yeah.
That's huge, actually, because Netherlands no build means their South American position is very suspect.
Exactly. They can't do what they did last year, which is just build and take everything back. Oh my god.
I'm throwing you under the bus. I hope you appreciate that.
Yeah. Listen, to build a coalition against us, he would need Spain, and he's currently actively stabbing Spain. It's just
you were a friend. It's a reference to Angle.
Yeah, I know. I was. Well, we were talking when you did that. Yeah, when that happened.
By the way, the Brazilian position, not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, this stupid Guanabara Bay unit.
Yeah, I don't know
which is just so cringe.
What is he achieving?
Yeah, this is so cringe. Bro, you move against us.
Oh, and I can go to Wuruk instead. Never mind. Right? Oh no, but I can actually hold on to Flores. Do I retreat to annoy Mapuche or Netherlands? Probably Netherlands, actually. Because Mapuche will come up and fight them. Stop losing dots. It's like, well, you're the one taking them. Okay, what are... Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dots in South America. And 7 units, so that's the overcommitment there. We have... I don't know, some dots around Europe, generally. Okay, India's been reduced to 4 dots at the moment, which is not ideal, but I can rebuild it next year.
We can just NMR, right, so that nothing gets disbanded?
Yeah, that's the idea. Like, oh, no, sorry.
Oh, we're only -4. What do we disp?
Hainan, like Macau, Rustak.
I don't have anything that I would love to get rid of, but if you do need me to disband something, but I can get rid of Bay of Biscay. Seems a freebie.
Probably.
Let me know how you get on with your disbands, and then if you need one more, I can go Bay of Biscay.
Let's see. I can maybe... Arabian Sea is actually maybe worth keeping on for anti-Ajuran people purposes.
Oh, Arabian?
Arabian Sea.
Oh, for Somali? Is Arabia... Is Ajuran building?
No. No way he's building, right?
I'd keep it.
Oh, he's +1, actually. He's +1.
If he's +1, I wouldn't bother, because he's just going to build a fleet anyway.
Well, yeah, but I can move it to Laccadive Plateau instead, cover myself there, maybe get back into Maldives, because I have INL1, right? And I want to keep that around.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, look, if you think there's a real reason for it, keep it on. I think there's far worse units on the board.
Okay, what else do you want? I took off 2, then I took off Rustak and Macau. What do you want to take off here?
Okay, I can take off Bay of Biscay. That's very easy for me to go.
Okay.
Order Bay of Biscay D. And then I've got to find one other. Everything South America needs to stay. Position collapses without it. I could get rid of an NAO lad to make England feel safer.
I mean, I am murdering England this year, but I don't know what else. I don't know what we do with an NAO fleet, honestly. Like, what do we accomplish?
Could take off Canaries. Make Spain feel safer.
You don't want to.
Very hard for anyone to take.
Don't want to
maybe England tries for it, but.
Are we not? If you take it off, we're not dotting Spain then, basically, this year is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Is that something that's okay?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any commitment to attacking Spain, so yeah, that works for me.
Okay, I'm going to commit then because I think I want to play anti-Netherlands in South America. I don't think Spain can afford to stab us, and I'm therefore confident that we can play like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gaining more on Ayamara here than you, so that's what I'm looking to do. You are such a piece of shit, Guarani. I'm just going to say it.
Yeah, it's
like,
not.
I can't believe playing like this, where you stab someone, they're like, no, let's chill. You continue the stab. They're like, it's chill, but we'll defend ourselves. And then you're like, well, I'm dying to my preacher anyway, so I'm just going to keep attacking you. It's like, bro, you came in, you're like, I'm going to sign up for Blitz, I'm going to play a good Blitz game, and then I'm going to throw away my game. Why? Just play, man.
We do have the Dutch.
Like, how the fuck is Mughal surviving, and you're going to be dead, like?
We do have the Dutch requesting Marat Saad disband, by the way.
No.
I'm just going to say we have too many elsewhere that have literally no purpose.
That's too close to my backline C. I'm
Oh,
actually not interested in the moving right now.
Yeah, you made Captain quite upset. Or at least he's conveying that he's upset. I don't know if he actually is upset. Like, I imagine he's just, maybe he's a little bit upset, but, you play it up in the press to get people to do stuff. That's what I do. I get a little upset, and then I'm like, I swear to God, if you don't do this thing...
I mean, I don't know. I think Moritstad needs to stay for a few reasons, not least to cover the Guarani push.
Yeah. Anyways, we got our disbands in. I'm gonna go start my break early, and I'm gonna go get myself some lunch. So that'll be it for part 1. Thanks everyone for tuning in.
Yep.
Portugal sweep.
And yeah, we're gonna win this game. Wait until the end of the video. You're gonna see a plus 75 center Portugal. We're gonna have half the dots on the board. It's gonna be very strong.
And we're gonna fulfill the Treaty of Tordesillas with Spain.
With Spain, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, chap. I'm also gonna go.